Hello, my friend. Have you noticed that there are opportunities for unexpected learning every day? In fact, there are opportunities for learning every minute of every day. And if you change your life to being like a learning process, and you value your learning, and you seek to learn as much as you can within your lifetime, then everything changes. Because life becomes like an exploration, an adventure, during which you get to discover all these new things, these new people, these new experiences, these new ideas, these new thoughts inside of your mind. There is so much to learn about how you change through your learning, how you encounter other people in different ways once your learning starts to take root, how you change the way you live your everyday because of your learning, because of your understanding of the opportunities. Instead of being afraid of all the threats and difficulties and boring things, you will start focusing on all the possibilities and all the opportunities that are there just for the taking. So many things. And the more curious you get about it, and the more engaged you get with it, the more you will see it. The more you will realize how little you know, my friend, and how much there is to find out about life before making judgments, before drawing conclusions, before condemning other people or situations, when you haven't yet taken from them what is being offered to you. The amount of things I learned during my recent illness and emergency operation was extraordinary. I learned so much about hospitals. I learned so much about the professions of the people working there. I learned so much about the other people who were there as patients together with me. I learned so much about my own responses and my inner strength and my calm and my peace and the way in which I could approach all these things and even enjoy it. I learned so much about how many more people of goodwill there are around me than I ever could have imagined. It was a revelation. It was a revelation to see how many people think so clearly about things, how many people try so hard to do things right, how many people show care in the world, how many people truly care in the world, how many people are interested in seeing what another person is going through. I learned so many things about what a difference it makes whether you focus on the pain as something to be rid of or go with the flow and allow it to happen and just allow it to ease into something else and follow the path of the pain. And of course I knew these things already from having given birth and all that. But to revive that understanding and to realize I was so much calmer and so much bigger and so much stronger than I was when I was giving birth. that all those decades of learning have accumulated and have given me this amazing foundation on which to rest in moments of pain and difficulty instead of panicking. There were so many resources around me, inside of me, and with other people. And it is just so encouraging to know, my friend, that the learning you do on a daily basis accumulates week by week and month by month and stays with you and creates this different way of being in the world that makes things so much more interesting and so much easier than they ever were before. And isn't this the first port of call of a human life? To learn to live it, to learn each day to be in the world in this fuller, more engaged, more resilient, more curious, more open-minded way, and to encounter life with the perspective of receiving each of those learnings in the moment as you go along and relishing it, my friend, and looking forward to it every day, my friend. And each of us is given these lessons. And while many of these lessons may feel hard and difficult to get through, they get easier and more fruitful as you learn how to take the substance and the essence from them. And you take them as gifts and hold them in your heart as treasured possessions. For that is what they are, these lessons. So keep your eyes open and keep your mind on the task and see what you're being shown and find a better way with it, my friend, and then harvest what you take from that and plant those seeds back inside of you for future reference. Enjoy being alive. Enjoy being given all this rich learning on a daily basis, my friend.